Mikhail himself, the Tsar, was short and sickly. We like that. And he had leg trouble, and his left eye twitched. But other than that, he seemed like a nice youngster. He was a virtual constitutional monarch. After all, his father and the boyars were telling him what to do. If that isn't a constitutional monarch, I've never heard of one. But Michael was pious and unsmiling and gracious, very serious. He was a semi-religious figure. After all, the Tsars had been, before this time and after this time, a great deal, semi-religious figures, closely tied to the church and so on. Ceremonial, if you will. They didn't appear in public except usually on ecclesiastical occasions. And Michael lived like a monk. He was honest and conscientious. So when his father, Philaret, died at the age of 70 in 1633, and Michael was only 27, people thought, well, maybe this influence will carry over and he will have a benign reign. And actually he did. But he was his own man to some extent. And one of the first things he did after his father's passing was to outlaw the use of tobacco. You know, it was James I in England who was trying to do the same thing. I don't know that they were in collusion on the issue. They were in communication, but I don't think they were in collusion. And the second thing he did, showing that he was way ahead of us, was to outlaw the death penalty. He'd seen a lot of carnage. I guess he had good reason. About 10 years into his reign, he established, or when I say he, his administration established a system which would prevail for hundreds of years, and it's called the serf system.